Hello, fight fans! Welcome back to another fight recap episode, and this week, well, it wasn't our finest hour. We walked away with a 55% success rate, going 7 out of 13 with 5 losses and 1 no contest. That's the fight game for you. Unpredictable, brutal, and humbling. But don't worry, because we're still swinging and already eyeing redemption for next week. Now let's get into the action and break down all the chaos that was UFC Fight Night, Usman versus Buckley. Main event, Kamaru Usman versus Joaquin Buckley. We went with Buckley in this one, hoping his explosive power would be the difference maker. But as we said in our prediction video, the big mystery was how much Usman had sharpened his tools during his layoff. And boy, did he show up. Usman delivered a vintage performance, blending sharp striking, suffocating pressure, and well-timed grappling to dominate Buckley over 5 rounds. He completely nullified Buckley's offense and walked away with a clear-cut, unanimous decision. Usman is back, and he made a statement. Co-main event, Rowe's Namajunas versus Miranda Maverick. Here we backed Maverick, banking on her grappling to be the difference. But Rose had other plans. Thug Rose was locked in and put on a technical clinic, stuffing takedowns and outclassing Maverick in the striking exchanges. Maverick couldn't impose her game at all, and Rose cruised to a unanimous decision win. That's 2 in a row now for Namajunas. She's back in the mix. Edmen Shahbazyan versus Andre Petroski. We sided with Petroski here, thinking his grinding style would wear down Shahbazyan. But Edmen showed incredible composure and maturity in this one. His striking was crisp, and he kept the fight at his preferred range, never letting Petroski get into rhythm. A clean performance from Shahbazyan, who took the unanimous decision victory and reminded us of his potential. Cody Garbrandt versus Rani Barcelos. This was a coin flip type fight, and we leaned toward Barcelos, and he delivered. Both men had their moments in a tightly contested bout, but it was Barcelos's volume and timing that made the difference. He edged out Garbrandt in a back-and-forth battle and secured the unanimous decision. Solid win for us here. Mansur Abdul-Malik versus Cody Brundage. Another razor-thin bout here, and this one could have gone either way. Malik was just a bit sharper on the feet and managed to avoid the big shots from Brundage. He also did just enough in the scrambles to keep things in his favor. It wasn't flashy, but it was effective. Close decision win for Malik, and a win for us too. Alonzo Menifield versus Umar Sy. Man, this one stung. We went with Sy, who came in as the heavy betting favorite, but he just didn't show up. Menifield came forward with power, aggression, and urgency, while Sy looked hesitant and honestly kind of flat. A disappointing performance from Sy and a clear unanimous decision win for Menifield. This one hurt most bettors. Paul Craig versus Rodolfo Bellato. We picked Bellato, and the fight was shaping up before disaster struck. Bellato landed a head kick on a clearly grounded Paul Craig, which resulted in an immediate no contest due to the illegal strike. No win, no loss. Just a frustrating ending for both sides and a fight that, well, left more questions than answers. Michael Chiesa versus Court McGee. We took a chance on the veteran McGee, but Chiesa was just too slick in this one. His grappling and control were on point, and he did well to neutralize McGee's toughness with smart positioning and transitions. Unanimous decision win for Chiesa, and yeah, another L for us on the night. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Chris Moutinho. This one went exactly as predicted, folks. We were really high on Wellmaker's power, and man, he didn't disappoint. He walked Moutinho down early and just unleashed a violent combo that folded him within the first round. KO victory, just like we called it. Big win here. Cody Durden versus Jose Ochoa. We went with the underdog Ochoa, and wow, what a pick. Ochoa came out swinging and landed a crushing shot that dropped Durden and ended the fight in highlight reel fashion. KO victory for Ochoa, and yeah, another nice win for us. Ricky Simon versus Cameron Smotherman. Man, Simon looked like a man on a mission here. We picked him confidently, and he really lived up to it. His pressure, wrestling, and that relentless pace were just too much for Smotherman to handle. It wasn't flashy, but it sure was dominant. Unanimous decision victory for Simon. Phil Rowe versus Lusa. This was another great read, folks. Rowe came out with bad intentions and just overwhelmed Lusa with his aggression and heavy hands. He picked his shots beautifully and forced the TKO stoppage in the second round. Strong performance and a strong win for us. Jamie Lynn Horth versus Vanessa Demopoulos. Closing out the card, we backed Horth, and she delivered. She was just too technical, too composed, and honestly, too strong. Demopoulos couldn't get inside or use her grappling, and Horth earned a clean, unanimous decision to wrap up the night. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let us know which fights surprised you the most and who you're riding with next weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, fight fans, stay sharp, stay hungry, and we'll catch you on the next one.